guys, it's me Ali. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the video of today I'm gonna tell you about how I learned each language of the languages that I can speak. So if you want to know, watch the video until the end to know everything. But first let's go to the spot where I'm gonna sit and talk because it's such a long story, so I don't want to be walking while talking. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's start with the video. I'm gonna start talking about the languages from the first to the last one that I learned, not from like the best one that I can speak to the worst. No, I'm gonna talk about like I first learned this and then at last the last one. Okay, so first, I'm from Syria, so I was born there, so I speak Arabic. My first language or my mother tongue is Arabic. So I speak the classic Arabic, like it's the Arabic that we write and read with it, and the Syrian dialect, that it's like the dialect we speak there. And I can understand like every Arabic dialect except for North Africans like Tunisian, Algerian, Moroccan. Those are so hard for me to understand. Like I think I don't get it. Like yeah, maybe some words but not everything. So yeah, I can speak Egyptian and Levantine Arabic and like everything except North Africans, okay? Every type of Arabic except North Africans. Not all of them, just like Moroccan, Algerian, Tunisian, those, okay? But the rest of the Arabic dialects, I understand them and I can speak them. Not all, but like Egyptian, Levantine, and those, yeah, I can speak them. And my second language is, honestly, I don't know. Like I don't even remember, because when I used to go to school in Syria, we learned French and English, like since we were in like kids, you know, and we learned French and English at the same time, so I don't know like which one I started learning first, but I think that it's French. Do you know why? Because like we used to sing songs at French, but at English no, so I think that it's French. I don't know, but like we learned good French at school, but bad English. Like not that good French, but I think in my opinion that the French that we learned was better than the English. Like my English, like I'm speaking at English right now, I've never learned like this in school. Like all of the English that I'm speaking at it is for me. Like I learned it alone, okay? But my second language, like I'm 80% think that is French, because when we used to be kids, like we learned French more than English. So I think that French is my second language and English is my third language. And many people of my like friends and like everybody that I know ask me how I learned English, and they think that it's because of school or because I went to an English academy or like a teacher who taught me. No, I learned everything alone. Like nobody taught me any words. Yeah, like anything. I just used to watch YouTubers at English, like American YouTubers or Australian YouTubers, British YouTubers, like you know, YouTube at English, and listen to songs at English. Like every single song that I listen to is English, like in English, you know, like the trending songs are all in English. So I listen to music at English, I watch movies at English, and like I've never watched a series at English. Yeah, so I just watch movies, YouTube, listen to music at English. Sometimes in Duolingo too I learn English. So yeah, that's how I learned English. Like nobody told me how to speak English, and I've never went to any academy. And when I tell my friends that I learned English alone, no one believes me. Like I don't know why. It's just not that hard. You can just watch YouTube at English all your life. Like I've never watched YouTube at any other language since I bought my first phone. Like all the time I watch American YouTubers, so when you listen to them like a lot, you start talking like them, you know? You see the way, you listen to the way they speak. Like you try to copy them, you know? And then you start talking like them, and that's how I learned English. Like nobody told me that I should just say like this and like that. Nope. I learned it alone, and yeah, that's how I learned English. So if you want to learn English, just do the same and tell me the results. That if it works with you or no, I don't know. Like honestly, I've never like took a paper and a pen and started learning English. No, I've never done this in my life. And at school, they didn't even teach me, like, taught me good English. I know, like, my English isn't perfect and I'm still, like, learning, you know. I'm not that good at it. But, like, for a third language, I think that's good, you know. Like, it's not my first language, so I'm 100% sure that I made a lot of mistakes while talking in this video, and I made many mistakes in my whole videos. But yeah, I'm just trying my best. And when you speak more, like you practice more, so you're gonna be better in the future. But if you're shy and you don't want to talk, so you get worse. So if you wanna like learn a language, just go and practice it, talk to people and like this. Like I've never talked to Americans or like someone who speaks like English as their first language, but I just learned it because it was super easy for me. I don't know why. Like, okay, I just learned English. Yeah, let's move to the third one. No, to the fourth one. Oh, the fourth language that I learned was Armenian, and it's not that like famous or popular, and many people talk at it. No, like it just in Armenia, you know. It has like a different alphabet, so yeah, it's challenging a little bit to learn Armenian right now because I used to look. I'm gonna tell you how I learned Armenian and why I forgot everything about it right now. When I used to go to school as a kid, I went to Armenian school, but like they didn't taught us like how to talk, you know, just how to read, how to write, and like vocabulary, you know, a lot of vocab, like how to say cat, how to say dog, how to say hello, how to say how are you, okay? But they never told us like how to actually speak, you know. But then I went to other school who the people there are all Armenians, so they speak Armenian like 24/7. So like after listening to a lot of Armenian every day in my life, like I learned it, but I wasn't able to speak, you know. Like okay, some phrases, some words, like, but it improved a lot. Like I was able to speak a little bit, yeah. And now I just remember how to read and how to write, but I don't know like how to talk. Like if you talk with me at Armenian, I'm gonna maybe understand some words, but I can't talk. Like I can't make a phrase or a sentence. Like I can say many words, but I can't put them together. It's just like my brain doesn't know. I don't know, like, but if I like learn it or try to practice it, if I go to Armenia maybe and practice it with native speakers, maybe I'll be able to speak. You know, like I just have to practice and learn, but I'm not learning it. Like the last time that I heard Armenian was like maybe 4 years ago, so that's why I forgot like almost everything about it. And it's just like not that famous or not that important language because not a lot of people speak it, but I don't want to forget it, like, because it's a language, you know. But like not like English, like if I forgot English I want to learn it, like the next day I'll go and learn it again. But Armenian, just like I don't have time. Like I be learning all the language, like maybe it's better and like people talk it more, you know. Yeah, I changed the spot from there to here because my hand is a little bit tired of holding the phone. Okay, let's continue. So my fifth language is Spanish. And because right now I live in Spain, I've been living here like since a year and a half, and now like I learned Spanish like very well. Like I can speak it better than any language that I know, like beside English and Arabic. Like it's my third best language, or maybe my second. Like I don't know if I speak English better or Spanish better, but I think like I know things out of English that I don't know how to say that Spanish. So yeah, I think that my English is better than my Spanish, but like Spanish is like such a good language for me. Like I don't know, like it's one of the best that I can speak, you know? Like I understand 90% or not like I understand everything when people are talking in normal conversations, but when I go to school and they start to use oh okay and they start to use complicated vocabulary with like complicated words and advanced level of Spanish, like I'd be like, what are you talking about? And even Spanish people ask the teacher, what does this word mean? What does that word mean? So they don't know how, like, what does it mean? So how would I know? Yeah, so yeah, it's like I can speak Spanish right now. Like it's much better than last year. Last year I wasn't able to speak like almost nothing, but now yeah, I can speak like to my friends at school, to the teacher. I do exams in Spanish. I live in Spain, so like we speak to everybody in Spanish. And you know that this is the language that the shortest time that I used to learn. Like I learned French for maybe 10 years, I don't know, like but a long time. In Arabic for my whole life, okay, and English, yeah, for a lot of time, but Spanish like for just 1 year, and now I can speak it. I don't know if Spanish is so easy, or maybe because I live in Spain and I practice it a lot, but I think yeah, because of living in Spain and you have to speak at Spanish every day, so it just like make it easier to me. Like maybe if I'm living in another country and I want to learn Spanish, it's much harder. But because I live in Spain and I speak Spanish to everybody at the hospital, at the supermarket, at everywhere, like you know, and when you speak Spanish every day, like my brain starts to think at Spanish to be like more Spanish, you know. So yeah, Spanish is so easy if you want to learn it. Like I just learned it in 1 year, and yeah, now I can speak like fluent at Spanish, fluent in English, and fluent in Arabic. But all the languages, and not that good. Okay, let's move to my sixth language. Yeah, and the last one. And the last language is German. And because I'm going to school here in Spain, like there's some schools who teach French and others who teach German and others who don't teach anything. But my school, like my high school, they teach German. So I'm going to 2 hours of German class a week, like only 2 hours, so I don't have time to learn anything, so I can't speak it. Like you know, I can't speak. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know anything, not like anything, no, but like my level is like not A1, it's like 0. I don't even have a level. Like yeah, I know I learned many words, I learned how to use the verbs, but it's just that I don't know, German needs more practice and more learning, but I don't even open a book after going for the class. Like we don't even have a book, so I don't get to practice. I just go to school and listen what the teacher is saying, and the teacher is Spanish, so she has like a Spanish accent while talking at German, so like her German isn't that good like German people. So I don't know if she's saying the words right or wrong, but I think like yeah, she's doing her best. But like I prefer learning the language, but by the people who are like native speakers, like by a German person, okay. But yeah, that's how I'm learning German at school. But I think like I don't know anything about German, so I'm not gonna say like I speak German, because it's gonna be a lie. Like I don't know anything about German. It just like I have been learning it at school, but it's my worst language, okay guys? And Armenian, like oh my gosh, I'm forgetting everything. But oh, thank God that I remember how to write and how to read. But I think that I can write better than that I can read. No, I write and read the same, but I can talk at Armenian. At German, I can read and I can write too. Yeah, because it's the same alphabet, but it's just that I don't know that much about it, and it's not similar to Latin languages, like for example, like Spanish, English, Portuguese, Italian. I don't know, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit different, and I don't have much time to learn it because I'm learning Spanish at the moment. So I gotta like put my brain on Spanish and not focus on German, you know. So yeah, maybe later I'm gonna learn it. I don't know, but I think that it's useful. But I don't know. I'm not learning it that much, you know. I just go to 2 hours of German a week, and that makes me like worse and worse and worse at German. Like I don't know. I don't know how to talk German. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna tell you a summary about the whole video about Arabic. I can speak, I can read, I can write, I can do everything at Arabic. I was super good at our Arabic class, so yeah, and I can speak Arabic, like because it's my mother tongue. I talk to my family, my parents, my everybody at Arabic, so yeah, I can speak it very well. Like, you know, I'm a native speaker. English, I think that my English is improving a lot through years. Like if I watch a video of myself like 2 years ago, I'd be like, what? That's me? She doesn't know how to speak English, you know? So yeah, I think that my English is improving through years. Like maybe next year I'll be watching this video and be like, what? Was that me? Like I don't know how to speak in English, you know? And then French, I think that if I go to France to maybe 2 months, I'd be able to speak fluent at French. I don't know. That's what I think. Like because practicing the language makes it much easier. Like I can speak a very low level of French because of not practicing. But the good thing that I know a lot of vocabulary, a lot of grammar, and like many things, you know, and it make it easier. Like if I want to learn French right now, like if I go to an academy of French or like to a French course, I be able to speak French very fast because I already know everything, like the roots of the language, you know. And then I just have to grow the tree that I'll be able to speak at French. Like I don't think that it's gonna be hard to me to learn more French. Like when I finish of Spanish, I'm gonna improve my French. Like I really want to. And then about Spanish, I'm just living in Spain, so yeah, my Spanish should be better. Like should be improving through years. Like maybe next year I'm gonna be talking better than now. And yeah, so when you're living in the country, you don't have to worry about the language because you gotta speak it every day. And I'm never gonna forget how to speak at Spanish because I speak it every day. And Armenian, yeah, I already forget it. Like I'm so sad about this. Like imagine knowing a language with a different alphabet, like wow, and then forgetting it. Oh my gosh, like I don't even remember many things. Like I forgot a lot of things. And then German, maybe I'm gonna learn it in the future because I don't have time for it right now, but it's just like 2 hours a week, better than nothing, you know. And then the last thing I'm gonna say, that I can understand Portuguese because my classmate is Brazilian, so she speaks at Portuguese like with her friends at home, like she chat with them or like that, or when she gonna like translate something, I just look and I understand like every single word. Not everything, no. But right now I'm learning Portuguese on Duolingo, and I'm saying the words to my Brazilian classmate, and she's like, "What? You speak Portuguese?" And when she's talking to her friends, I said, "You say blah blah blah," and she's like, "What? Do you understand Portuguese? Have you ever studied Portuguese before?" And I was just like, "No, I've never learned it, but it's so similar to Spanish, so that's why I think that it's so easy to learn." So I'm like 100% going to learn Portuguese after Spanish because it's so similar. Like now, without even studying Portuguese, I understand like the middle of the conversation, and I can talk like very like words that like hi, how are you, and like this. So yeah, like I can speak very little, and I understand like 20%. 30%. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. But I just like kind of understand Portuguese, and I'm learning how to speak at Portuguese. And you know what? Do you know that island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea? It's called Malta. So they speak Maltese, and it's so similar to Arabic. Like, it's a mix of Arabic and Italian. I don't know Italian, but it's similar. Like, if you know French and Spanish and Portuguese, like, you'll learn Italian, but because it's gonna be super easy to you. So yeah, I'm gonna learn Portuguese and Italian. Sure. I wanted to learn Russian, but like, I don't want to waste my time learning a hard language. I can learn two. You know, like, if I learn Portuguese and Italian, it's gonna be easier to me than Russian, you know. And yeah, I can understand Maltese because when I watch people like talking at it in TikTok or YouTube or whatever, I understand everything. Like, it's so similar. It's just like a dialect of Arabic. I don't think like it's a language, but like, it's a language, you know. Like, I can put it in my CV and say that I can speak Maltese, and I don't even learn it in my life. The numbers are the same, everything. Like, there's many things that I can understand, and the things that I don't know are those words that are in Italian or from Italian roots, you know. But yeah, it's so similar to Arabic. So that was my language journey, and I think that I'm not gonna stop right now. I'm gonna learn more. Now I'm 16 years old, and I know like 6 languages, but I can only speak 3, like Spanish, Arabic, and English. And I know French. I only have to practice, and I'll be able to speak it. And Armenian, I already forget it. And German, like, I know very low level. So yep. So if I try to learn Portuguese and Italian next, I'm 100% sure that I can speak it. Because like, here in Europe, you can travel to, like, if I want to learn Italian, I could go to Italy, for example, for volunteering for 2 months, and I'll be back in Spain and talking to my parents in Italian. I don't know, I just want to do like this in the future, because I don't want to stop. Like, if I have ability to learn more languages, like, it's better, why not, you know? So yeah, that was everything about my languages journey. And what about you? Tell me in the comments how many languages you can speak and what languages you want to learn. And if you want any help in any language, like, I can help you, just tell me. It's super dark right now. I'm gonna go from here because like, look at the lake, it's a little bit scary at night. And yeah, if you want me to make a video talking at each language of them, like maybe video at French or video at Spanish or video at Arabic, let me know. Tell me in the comments, like, Natalie, you should do a video talking at French, for example. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, because I really want to do this, but I don't know, like, if you guys understand the language, like, but I can put subtitles if you want. And yeah, I can practice the language while filming videos. Like, right now, I've been talking to you at English right now, and I practiced English. So if you want to practice any language, just film a video of yourself talking. And yeah, it's so good for you. Like, you don't even have to talk to a normal person. Like, you can talk to yourself in the mirror, on a camera, or whatever. So yeah, that was everything about today's video, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still watching till now, you're amazing, and thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.